Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress. I'm here with a flip through today. This is another Lenormand deck. I only have one, which is the Pixie's Astounding Lenormand Oracle deck. And that one it's just worked really well for me. I don't use it that much. I use it kind of like in circumstances where I really need the answers broken down for me, and it works really great. It's just like picture plus picture plus picture, and it's like, got it now, you got it. It's like spirit just talking baby talk to me, and it's pretty funny. So yeah, it does help a lot of the time. But the Pixie's Astounding is kind of more images similar to the Rider-Waite, kind of more traditional, which is fine. It's great. That's why I wanted to start. But this one is really beautiful, and I had my eye on it for a while, so I'm excited to get this. And I'll probably use this above the Pixies, maybe. And if you'd like to see a comparison, I can do that too, of the two decks and the images, how they compare. So here's the book, and isn't this a really cute box too? It's just really nice. So it tells you the meaning of each one: the clouds, the tree, the scythe. Oh, and it's got a little verse to it, which is really nice. This is also kind of, well, Victorian and pre-Victorian. So yeah, I think this one looks, it's a little bit more romantic than the Pixie's Astounding. And that's nice. So it kind of tells you how it pairs up and how they work together, the different cards. So it'll be nice to work with this deck, I think. So let's have a look. And it's all gilded and gilded on the side. Isn't that pretty? And it's not just gilded, it even has like a little sparkle, I think. All right. And so this is used can be used in cartomancy, and it's an additional oracle besides just regular oracles that creators make up. It's kind of a very old oracle that stems from playing cards. So each card will show you the playing card significance too. So if you want to use playing cards instead of Lenormand cards, they work similarly. You just have to know what each of the playing card meanings are. And I guess I should match them up to what they're called. So one is the rider, 2 is the clover, 3 is the ship, 4 is the house, 5 is the tree, 6 is the clouds, and I've noticed in other readings, the clouds, the significance of the clouds is a dark side and a light side. The snake. What's great about this Gilded Reverie Lenormand is that it does follow exactly the pictures, but in a very beautiful design. 8 is the coffin. That one's neat. Egyptian coffin. Sarcophagus. Flowers. The scythe. The whip. Or in this deck it's called the birch broom. but in traditional Lenormand, it's called the whip. The birds, there's 2 bird cards. There's the beautiful little cardinals, and then the owls. The child, the fox, the bear, and it's neat that they used a polar bear. It's very Golden Compassy. This whole deck is kind of like, like the Golden Compass movie. 16 is the stars. 17 is the stork. 18, so cute. 18 is the dog. 19 is the tower. In Lenormand, the tower is just a tower before it got struck. It's just an edifice. It's an institution. It represents schools and libraries and offices and the White House and all kinds of, important buildings. 20 is a park, which I'm not sure if it's called the park. I'll have to look that one up. 21 is the mountain. It's a nice looking mountain, which is a negative card, and that was one of the readings that I had. I had gentleman plus ring plus mountain plus lady, and broke it down. Somebody's reading, private readings, like, yeah, this mountain cannot be overcome, basically. But it turned out to be happy anyway. All right, here we have 22, the choice. And here is the mice, which is also a negative card, even though it looks so cute. I love these swans. Any of you out there attached to swans? I like this one. This is heart. That's nice. And when I looked at other people flipping this deck, I wasn't very impressed with the ring, but in person, the ring is gorgeous. And this makes me think of Melanie's jewels, her rings. So that's the ring. 26 is the book. 27 is the letter. 28 is the gentleman. And the gentleman, there's 2 versions of the gentleman. There's this kind of casual barefoot gentleman or man. And then there's this, I got this deck for this guy. I don't know what, I like the way this man looks, the way he's drawn. It's very nice. He's kind of brooding. Something about the brooding thing about him that's appealing. And here's the lady, and I thought this also is a very beautiful lady. It's very gentle. That's the cover of the box. And then the other lady who's not so ladylike. She's a little bit more open about her her ladiness. I don't know. She let her lady show. And then here's lilies. Pretty. The sun. The moon. So moon in Lenormand is kind of romantic and intuition. It's similar, but it's not really about deception. It's mostly about I think it is considered a positive card, but I'll have to compare and contrast. Here's the key. Here's the fish. Here's the anchor. I love this anchor. Isn't that beautiful? That's really nice. This deck was very inexpensive too, considering it was gilded and very nice artwork. Here's the cross, and I've seen some other crosses which use more like a cross in the road kind of symbol. So, you know, take it or leave it. Here is time. It's really neat. I love cuckoo clocks. You know, I was raised in Germany and we had cuckoo clocks. They're fascinating to me. And here is the bridges. I think it's the same thing. I'll have to look at that one too. Here is dice. I don't remember getting the dice at all in any of my readings. Here is mask. No mask, since we have them, but there is a little moon in the mask, right? But there's also a sun. Here is well. And here we have the compass, the golden compass. And the labyrinth. And finally, the magnifying glass. I think some of these might be extra, so this is what I'm going to do. If you came just to see the flip through of the deck, then we're done. But if you would like, I will compare them to the Pixie's Astounding Lenormand. So next up will be a comparison. Okay, I had to get my Pixie's Astounding Lenormand in order, and whew, that's so much fun trying to order, put in order Roman numerals. But at least I know how, you know. I bet there's a lot of young folk out there that don't even know how to put Roman numerals in order. All right, so here we have the rider. And the Gilded Reverie is bigger, but it's still smaller than most oracle cards and even most tarot cards as well, just to give you an idea. The clover. The ship. The house. The tree. The clouds. The snake. The coffin. The bouquet. The scythe. The whip, or I forgot what they called their version. They're not really a whip, it's just kind of like this thing that's got, you know, made out of wheat. That's what it's called. The birds. Some more birds. The child. The fox. And most of the time you'll see a brown bear. But I like this bear. The star. Star is where you can really have fun with it. I mean, pretty much any drawing you can have fun with, but you know, Rider-Waite star is kind of boring. But still, you know, it still creates an idea in your head that seems happy, you know. The stork. The dog. He's so cute. The tower. It's a very pretty tower, I must say. It's like a castle. And this is called the garden. Good. I like the fountains. Even though it's very flat, I kind of like, I have a visual for a fountain. See, I'm thinking of making my own Lenormand cards too. Like, what would I draw for the garden? I painted a mountain. I could just take a picture of my mountain that I painted. This is called Crossroads, and this is called The Choice or whatever. And that's 22, yep. So they match up. This is mice. See how their mice looks very sinister, and this mice is like, so cute, but it's not that positive. Here we have heart. It's very nice. The ring. I like it being handed to you somehow, but I like the way this looks. It's very nice. The book. The letter. The gentleman. And the sexier gentleman. The lady. And the sexier lady. The lilies. The sun. The moon. The key. The fish. The anchor. The cross. And then these are the extras. The clock is extra. The bridge is extra. The dice is extra. The mask is extra. The well is extra. The golden compass. I like this one though. I'm glad they have that. The labyrinth. That's extra. The magnifying glass. And they did it, you know, for the. But actually, it doesn't look like anything matches up, so it's just sort of general. And if you want to use them, you can. If you don't, that's what's cool about Lenormand. You can add and take away what you want to use. You know, you don't have to keep them all in the deck. It's as per your divination needs. So, oops. So there goes the Gilded Reverie, and here's this Pixie's Astounding Lenormand. Of course, it had something with Pixie in it. And it's good too because that it resembles the Rider-Waite, so it's more traditional and something to get basic meanings off of it. So this little book is very handy and tells you what cards are negative and positive, and also where all the pictures come from. And I also have a flip through just of these that kind of compares them a little bit with the Rider Waite deck. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.